Have you ever felt trapped in a whirlwind of thoughts, where every decision, every situation seems to multiply in your mind until it becomes overwhelming? If so, you are not alone. Our minds can be deceptive, often leading us into a maze of overanalysis about what we're missing, what could go wrong, or what we haven't yet accomplished. This endless loop can leave us feeling exhausted and discontent. Overthinking often stems from a focus on the negatives or what hasn't happened yet in life, obscuring the good things that are already present. Welcome to the Stoic Path. Discover the secrets of Stoicism and reach your maximum potential. Embark on a journey of self-discovery and transformation. Don't miss it. The journey is just beginning. Seneca, another great Stoic philosopher, once said that true happiness is enjoying the present without anxiously depending on the future. This gem of wisdom urges us to shift our perspective from lack to abundance, from overanalysis to gratitude. It's about recognizing the value of the present moment and the many blessings we often overlook when we're busy worrying about what's next. To make this shift, start by acknowledging 3 things you're grateful for each day. They don't have to be big, just genuine. They can be as simple as a delicious cup of coffee, the comfort of your favorite sweatshirt, or a message from a friend. This simple practice can shift your mind out of the cycle of overanalysis and into a sense of appreciation for what is right now in your life. By anchoring yourself in gratitude, you are not only silencing the noise of overthinking, but you are also enriching your daily experience. Gratitude magnifies the positive in our lives and can slowly transform our internal dialogue from one of scarcity to one of abundance. Over time, this new perspective can change how you face life's challenges, turning them into opportunities to further recognize and appreciate what's already good in your world. It's not just about feeling better in the present moment, but about building a foundation of contentment that can sustain you through the inevitable ups and downs that life throws at you. Our minds often get caught in a cycle of rehashing past events or worrying about the future. This is the playground of overthinking, where thoughts become sticky and linger longer than desired. It's a challenge that doesn't discriminate. It affects students worried about exams, professionals stressed out about presentations, or anyone trying to get some sleep while their mind is racing. In the midst of this mental marathon, we can find solace in the words of Epicurus, who tells us that he who fears death will never do anything worthwhile for a man who is alive now. Although this quote may sound a bit heavy-handed, it is actually about the concept of impermanence, which is fundamental to Stoicism. Everything changes, and this includes the thoughts that seem so persistent in our minds. Accepting impermanence involves understanding that thoughts come and go, they are not eternal. This understanding can be a beacon of hope when you feel trapped by overthinking. Practicing impermanence involves cultivating the habit of letting go, a kind of mental cleansing, where we consciously release thoughts that do not serve us. You can do this by imagining a river where each thought is a leaf on the surface of the receding water, or perhaps you see them as ever-changing clouds, forming and eventually moving away. Not only does this visualization provide immediate relief, it also instills a deeper understanding that the nature of thought is to change. Integrating this practice into your daily routine can transform your relationship with your thoughts. It's not about forcing them out, but about allowing them to go. Letting go is not surrender, it's an act of courage. It means that you choose not to allow redundant thoughts to take up space in your head without paying rent. As you get better at this, you'll notice a new mental space, a calmness that was always there, hidden beneath the noise of overthinking. Overthinking often arises from our mind's dance with the future, its outcomes, and its relentless possibilities for failure and disappointment. This projection into the future can paralyze us with fear, as we obsess over the potential consequences of our actions rather than the actions themselves. We live in a results-oriented society where the end often justifies the means, and this can lead us to believe that if the outcome is uncertain, the journey is not worth it. However, a Stoic quote from Epicurus offers us a clear directive. Don't explain your philosophy, live it. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our efforts and intentions rather than the outcomes we cannot control. This does not mean that we should not set goals or aspire to achieve great things, but it does imply that true value lies in the quality of our effort, the integrity of our actions, and the virtue with which we navigate our path. To apply this technique, whenever you find yourself overthinking the potential outcomes of your efforts, consciously redirect your thoughts back to the effort itself. Ask yourself, are you giving it your best shot? Are you acting with good intentions? Are you staying true to your values? This approach is about being fully present in the process, putting in the work and knowing that your responsibility ends there. This focus on effort can free us from the shackles of overthinking. It allows us to be in the moment, doing our best without the heavy shadow of what could be obscuring our experience. It transforms our actions from simple steps toward an outcome into expressions of our character and commitment. With this shift in focus, you discover that your path is not just a means to an end, but an embodiment of purposeful living, where each step is an achievement in itself. Have you ever found yourself stuck in a spiral of what-ifs and apocalyptic scenarios, repeating the same worries over and over until you feel mentally exhausted? It's like having multiple tabs open in your mind, each with a video playing at full volume, and you can't seem to pause it. This mental multitasking is a hallmark of modern life, where the pressure to stay on top of everything can lead to an endless cycle of overthinking. But just like a messy desk, a messy mind needs organizing. Redirecting your mental energy isn't just about finding peace of mind, it's about taking back control and silencing the endless noise of what could be, so you can appreciate what is. Seneca, another Stoic sage, expressed wisdom in his words when he said, "True happiness is enjoying the present without anxious dependence on the future." This wise advice serves as a cornerstone to taking control by redirecting your energy. To stop overthinking, start by anchoring yourself in the now. Focus on a task, even a small one, and channel your energy into completing it. This shift in focus takes you out of the swirl of what-ifs about the future and anchors you in the present moment. The practical application is simple yet profound. Engage in an activity that requires your full attention. It can be something as simple as organizing your workspace, taking a brisk walk, or immersing yourself in a book. These actions require the now, not the past or future. Along the same lines, you can practice mindfulness techniques, such as meditation or conscious breathing, which are powerful tools for focusing the mind. When you find yourself caught up in excessive thinking, take a moment to close your eyes and focus on your breathing. This simple act can be an anchor in the storm of your mind, bringing you back to the present. In short, the power of redirecting your mental energy isn't just about finding relief from overthinking, but cultivating a new way of being. It's a reminder that while we can't control all external circumstances, we always have the power to control how we react and where we choose to focus our energy. One of the most common traps of overthinking is the belief that we must have all the answers before we act. We worry about making mistakes and the potential consequences of our decisions, leading us into an endless cycle of analysis and paralysis. This perfection mindset is often a barrier to progress and personal growth. Stoic philosopher Epictetus offers us a refreshing perspective. It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows. This approach invites us to adopt a learner's mindset, where every experience is an opportunity to learn and grow, rather than a test to prove our worth. To develop this mindset, start by accepting that mistakes and failures are an integral part of the learning process. Instead of fearing them, embrace them as opportunities to learn something new. When faced with a decision or challenge, instead of worrying about the results, ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? Also, actively seek out new experiences and challenges. Put yourself in situations where you don't have all the answers and where the outcome isn't guaranteed. Not only will this help you reduce overthinking, but it will also allow you to grow and develop in ways you never imagined. By adopting a learner's mindset, you free yourself from the burden of perfection. Want to delve deeper into Stoic wisdom? Don't miss our next video where we explore how to apply the principles of Stoicism in daily life. Click now and transform your perspective.